Yeah, it's been mostly nightmares. Wow, Shinta, you realize it now? Based on the situation, I don't think we are going to get a scene right now. Let's talk about the problems about your mother then. Yeah, okay. And that obviously will take a mental hit on her. There's no way it's a bad ending. So it's either going to be lovely or she's going to start doing something. How we did not realize you are here. Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show. So let's continue the story of Kika and her road, and let's see how it will continue, because she can't wait to see Kyoji in school, to calm her nerves and everything. So yeah, let's see how, if Yuka is going to continually tormenting her like that, or she will find some new way. How Kyoji will be involved in all of this, and ultimately how Kyoji will solve the situation. Because to be honest, like, Kika route is the one that I cannot decipher. Like, how can Kika route end? Like, I could like go make like theories or something about like Aoi ending, let's say, because of my assumptions how she behaved and everything. But I don't know, like, how the plotline of Kika will go. I literally have no idea what could happen. So, yeah. Let's just go, I guess, and we'll figure the step out along the way. So yeah, let's do it. When he steps into the classroom, Kyoji immediately looks for Kika. Spotting her wavy blonde hair shining in the light, he sighs in relief. Yep. But upon approaching her, he can't help but notice that she looks troubled. Good morning, Miss Ono-san. Yeah. A lot of your mind recently, huh? Face to face with her, he gets another shock. She has bags under her eyes, and they are sunken too. Her hair is combed, but not quite as neatly as usual. And it looks dry and brittle today. Yeah. Did you not get any sleep last night? Yeah. Yeah, it's been mostly nightmares. And only a little of the sleep, because she was waking up a lot probably, right? Her voice is thin, feeble. When they parted ways yesterday, you got the impression she was feeling a bit better, but now she was back to where she was for some reason. He has to do something. Can you come to the usual place during lunch break? Kika looks up at Kyoji and gives him a tiny note. Aww. Okay. She's not trying to avoid him. That's good. Come lunch break, Kyoji quickly buys a bun from the crowd school store and makes for the astronomy club room. Shinta asks him to eat lunch with him earlier, but Kyoji turned him down, saying he had plans. Yeah, sure. Shinta teased him a little. If only this were something as cheery as a date. But unfortunately, matters weren't that simple by half. Kyoji couldn't tell him about any of that. He just said he was in a hurry and walked off. But as he did, Shinta added quietly. Wow, Shinta, you realize it now? Wow, that's... took you a while? Kyoji can feel all the color drain from his face. People are starting to notice, little by little, that there's something wrong with Kika. Yeah. Having arrived in front of the astronomy club room, he calls out, "Can I come in?" Okay. He enters the room and finds Kika sitting there with her head hung. Yeah. Based on the situation, I don't think we are going to get a scene right now. I think like it's bound to have, we are going to have a scene here, but it's not the time. I think it's time to just comfort Kika, get some explanations on the situation, and just overall make her state of mind getting like in better place, I guess. Her lunchbox is sitting on her lap, but she hasn't so much as unwrapped it yet. Her empty gaze is fixed on a random spot on the wall, and she looks dazed. It's like she's an empty, soundless shell. Soulless shell. Something's definitely wrong, yep. Worry tightens his chest. Aren't you going to eat like your lunch? Kika shakes her head and replies in a feeble voice. You should eat, or you won't last through the afternoon classes. Still, Kika keeps staring out in the empty air with unfocused eyes. Kyoji beats his lip, but then picks up the wrapped lunchbox from Kika's lap. Yeah, I will feed you. If you don't want to eat, I will feed you. She finally turns to look at Kyoji. If you're not eating it yourself, I will force feed you. Okay. He roughly removes the wrapping and opens the lid. Picking up the other little fork with a plate pattern on it, he stabs it into some tamagoyaki and pushed it against her lips. Whoa! Kyoji, you are extremely assertive and aggressive today. Holy crap. Okay. Go on, open your mouth. Oh my god, I'm trying to imagine this, like, with the fork and with the egg and like, come on, eat this. Eat this. Please just do it. Believe me, it's pretty embarrassing for me too. He can feel his cheeks heat up as he speaks. Kika stares at him with round eyes for one long moment and finally giggles. Her lips part and he shoves the fork in. There, she's eaten it. That's a relief. What do you want next? Okay, there you go. It's like they're playing house. And so, what do you want? Okay. Okay. Never mind. Never mind, okay? That's never mind. Just got an idea. Kyoji does this few more times, and once he's sure he's eating properly, she's eating properly, he hands the fork to her. Even such a little thing as having to eat on her own again puts a forlorn look on Kika's face, but she continues to eat nonetheless. Kyoji munches on the boon he bought while he watches over Kika as she eats her lunch. It's a strange feeling. It feels like he's babysitting her. Still smiling though, at least on the CG. By the way, you didn't get in trouble with your mom for yesterday, did you? Kinda did. She got scolded. Kika shakes her head. That's a lie? Okay, that's a lie. Anyway. You used that excuse when we went to the planetarium too, right? Sorry, I overheard you when I dropped you off. Yeah. Kyoji cocks his head quizzically. It's not like you're hanging out somewhere shady. Your mom's really weird about what she worries about. Yeah. You would get it if you were like constantly hanging out in city clubs or something, but you are not. Kika pauses for thought, a chopstick still in her hand. Judging by her expression, she never considered this before. Exactly what I said before, so we have pretty much the idea what Kika thinks, and she thinks exactly the same. Okay. Let's talk about the problems about your mother then. Kika says the words one by one, like getting them out of struggle is, it's a struggle. Kyoji furrows his brows, munching on his bun. Huh. That's pretty selfish. Yeah, it is. Totally. Yeah. She's just your mother, you mean? You don't have to obey her every whim, Misono-san. That's just weird. Yeah. Just have an argument. I mean, Kyoji still don't know that she's traumatized from her younger days, right? Yeah, from the old school in the old city. She got traumatized by her mother, so now she feels like she have no way of disobeying her because she don't want to feel the same as she did before. Yuka stares at Kyoji fixedly for a moment and cracks a faint smile. Aw. Get it out. His face goes red and his tone turns curt. Kyoji's expression instantly becomes anxious. It's not like I don't like it, it's embarrassing, isn't it? This time she looks clearly relieved. Has Kika always been such a timid girl? Kyoji doesn't know what happened, but she's definitely acting strange. Or maybe this is just a side of her he never seen before. Thinking about it only makes him more confused. He isn't one for thinking things through to begin with. Oh, I've got an idea. How about we go look the stars tonight? To blow the cobwebs away. Yeah. No. See, this is what I asked when we've been in the planetarium before, in the episode of planetarium. I wonder if we are going to, like, sightseeing with her. We should go to, like, the rooftop of the school or something. I don't know. Actually, we can go to the hill that is, like, Yuka mentioned on. But, yeah. It's either going to be a school or that hill, I think. And that would be awesome. Maybe we're going to be able to finally get some, like, ease and peace on her mind. Ease her mind, and she will find some peace, finally. Let's see. That's an option, but just getting there and back would take some time. Plus, he didn't think the museum would be open very late. Right, how about Mount Nishimori? If we go there, we'll have a great view of the stars. He would play around on the mountain a lot as a kid, so he wants to show Kika the view of the stars up there. But then, he suddenly remembers what Yoshiki said to him last night. Yeah, that's a very good point. That mansion is close to the shrine. Will they be fine going there? He wants to believe they'll be fine as long as they stay away from the mansion itself, but Kika looks a bit conflicted. Yeah, because she still remembers the mansion and the Yuka. Oh, but I guess you can't be out late, right? Your moms might worry. She's so silent. I can barely hear her. I think like you can barely hear her as well. And I cannot turn down music anymore. The music is just so loud in this game. Look at that. I can like make voice louder, but sometimes it's too loud. So I think it works. But yeah, I cannot like turn out even less. So let's both go home first and meet up at around 7 at the convenience store. But as he speaks, Koji studies Kika more closely. Because it's odd. What she's saying is perfectly normal, but her behavior is getting progressively stranger. Okay, what is happening? Her cheeks are flushed, her eyes are empty and glistening with moisture. She looks like she's rubbing her thighs together. Oh god. And the sight of them peeking out from under her slightly disarranged skirt burns itself into his eyes. Okay, maybe we actually will get the scene into the episode. It's like third episode in a row, what the fuck? Oh god. Kika looks up at Kyoji, her briefly bored, and her eyes intoxicated. Yeah, okay. Kyoji feels his face go red. Kika's slender, white fingers are groping her crotch through her skirt. Okay. She really gets progressively more and more horny. What the fuck? Okay. This is turning really fast. I didn't expect her to actually go for it. But maybe, like, I guess, like, Yuka amplifying her emotions can do this, I guess. Like, she's very manipulative and, like, incredibly strong, I guess. Like, Yuka, like, illusion powers, mental powers, whatever powers. So, yeah, I guess if you crank up her thoughts too much, then, yeah, that could, like, happen in a matter of minutes, I guess, for her and for anyone. Her barrage of imploring demands comes out in fits and starts. Kika's eyes appear to be locked on Kyoji, but it's not like she's not really seeing him. But it's like she's not really seeing him. Okay, the smallest of them all starts escaping her lips. Kyoji panics. What is he supposed to do? Is touching her like he did yesterday the right thing to do now? This is strange. This is definitely strange. Something's out of whack. Kika stretches hands out towards Kyoji. Woo! We're safe. Holy shit. That's been close. That's been close one. Oh, wow. The first bell rings out, making the two of them jump halfway out of their skin. The familiar school bell rings in their eyes, as if someone had used the whole earth as a gong. You can see the blood drain from Kika's face. Yeah. You almost did a thing in school. In some room that anyone can enter. Yeah. And that obviously will take a mental hit on her. She's going to feel awful and stuff. Yeah, she looks like she's on the verge of tears. Her gaze goes to and fro between her and her hand and Kyoji's face. Then she uses both hands to press the bundle with her lunchbox into her chest. Kika bolts out of the room. First she disappears around the corner, then her running footsteps disappear as well. Stars seeing is still the option, Kika. We're still going on that date. Kyoji sighs and covers his face with his hands. Seriously, none of this makes sense. Yeah, like, normally you probably wouldn't get that fast into that kind of situation. We're just like talking about like going on a date and like seeing stars together, and then suddenly she wanted to do the thing. What the fuck? Yeah, Yuka powers are terrifying. His heart still beating out of furious rhythm. In the end, Kika didn't make eye contact with him once until school was out. During every break, she went off somewhere, and when she comes back, she looked more hugged than before. The question of where she went and what she did honestly scared Kyoji. Yeah, she could actually do the thing somewhere in the school around. Could be. When school ends, Kyoji goes out to her, but Kika ignores him. Or maybe she just doesn't hear him, grabs her bag and goes home. I wonder if this is possible that I'm actually on the bad road and now. What is it? I didn't have any choices, to be honest, right? Outside of like common choices from the common road. There's no way I'm on like bad end right now road, right? Because on Aoi, the bad ending is like basically locked very early in the road. But it's still our specific choice. There was no Kika specific choice for now. There's no way it's a bad ending. So this is like the normal plotline for this. But it feels like a bad ending, to be honest. Like she's just like progressively getting worse and worse. Akane looks up at Kyoji suspiciously. That's not it, just... He can't tell anyone what's the matter. He could never. Akane can probably tell from Kyoji's stiff expression that she won't get any answers out of him, and decides not to press the subject any further. Kyoji frankly grateful for that. He goes back, quickly devours his convenience store dinner, and gets ready for the rendezvous. Figuring he should at least tell her he's going out stargazing, he goes to find Yamiko in the living room. Seemingly finished with work, Yamiko is watching TV with a cup of coffee. Yeah, we're going for the stargazing. If Kika will come, hard to tell. She might not come and just be in her house, being embarrassed and feeling awful for what happened in school. Kyoji looks around the living room. Where's the old man? Yeah, looking into Yuka case. When Kyoji wakes up yesterday, Yoshiki was already gone. Apparently he came back during the day, but by the time Kyoji comes home from school, he was out again. Kyoji was so hostile when he heard Yoshiki would be staying with them for a while, but at this rate, he might as well not be there anyway. Amiko-san, I'm going out for a bit. Is that is that real word? Mayhaps? I never heard of mayhaps. Perhaps. Yes. Mayhaps? Never heard of it. Yamiko is in a teasing mode, smirking at him, but Kyoji simply sighs and rolls his eyes. It's my second time hearing that line today. I was just thinking that everyone seems to repeat the same jokes. How can you make it as the writer with so little originality? I will never know. Yamiko pulls up her cheeks, but soon returns to her teasing ways. You don't have to know. Mount Nishimori, I'm going stargaze for a bit. Yep. Believe me, it's nothing so sweet, I'm off then. As Kyoji walks towards the front door, Yamiko calls out to him. Yeah, we're going to be near the said kidnapper. Yeah, so stuff can happen, who knows. I think like it can like happen two things. Either way, this will be like complete fiasco and Kika will not show up at all, or she will show up and she will get instantly like horny and yeah, will start like doing stuff and will kind of force Kyoji to do stuff as well. And then Yuka will show up and like, yeah, Kyoji will be frustrated, like, what the fuck are you doing here? And Kika will be like, oh yes, watch us. That's my prediction for the stargazing, basically. Yamiko words make him remember. Yes, such incidents have been happening recently. I mean, there's also a third option that Kika will show up, they will talk, and everything will be lovely, and she will actually find some peace in mind, at least for a bit, right? That's the third option, but in the events that happened recently, I feel like this is very unlikely at this point, at least for now, until Kyoji like actually confronts Yuka and maybe will be able to do something with her. And Yoshiki, we need Yoshiki basically for this. Maybe if Yoshiki will give pendant to Kika, that will help. That probably will help, right? Because that would stop Yuka influence over Kika mind and stop boosting the like her feels basically, right? Her feelings. Before he started worrying about Kika, he was mildly curious, but somehow he manages to completely forget about them. When he steps outside, the sun's already setting fast. Would Kika really be there? After what happened during lunch break, Kyoji was concerning she might not come. Yeah, exactly. He figures he will wait a bit, and if she doesn't show up, he will give up. Though he hopes he would at least she would at least text him in that case. He jogs to their meeting spot. Oh, she's actually here, okay. Wow. Wow, she actually came here. So it's either going to be lovely or she's going to start doing something. It's one of these two options. And we are going to have meeting with Yuka probably, because this is near the mansion and Yoshiki said that she should not get near this place. So I think we may find Yuka again. Kika stands under the convenience store. Bright neon lights, looking closed. Sorry, have you been waiting long? When she recognizes Kyoji, Kika looks relieved. As he approaches her, she looks at him anxiously. Yeah, I think like, I thought only from Kyoji perspective, but from Kika perspective, it also could be sees the same way. Like, I behave like that, and Kyoji probably will not come here to see stars with me because of what I did. I think like, it's mutual feeling here from for both of them. Yeah, see? What? Why? I was the one who asked you there. Yeah, Kyoji, you are not really. Yeah. Kika smiles softly at Kyoji's reply. Good. She's still dispirited, but otherwise she seems normally no. But that thought also makes him realize, and he thinks of Kika's condition as abnormal. Bitterness fills him. Yeah, like. It is abnormal if you think about this by knowing what Yuka is doing. But if you are like in Kyoji's situation, I guess, and you don't believe in supernatural things, and you don't know what Yuka is, what Gore is, we still don't know, as a reader, what Yuka is, to be honest. We just know somehow she's kinda immortal. So yeah. But yeah, from like perspective of like normal humans, I guess, in the story, then one could think like, yeah, this is just how Kika always been, but she got discovered recently, and since Kyoji knows, then she's like pretty open with this, with him, and she just like, you know, just likes doing stuff like that, and she trusts Kyoji. So yeah, she's just like openly, let's like open up herself to him with things. So yeah, that's like normal, I guess, but also abnormal. It depends on how you view this. But yeah, people are like this, some like that, some don't like that. It depends. There are parents like this, so yeah. But Kyoji still thinks like this is abnormal, so he's still not like fully accepting like what she does, I think. Let's go. We shouldn't stay out too late. How long can you stay? 9. Wow, this is... wow. I mean, okay, if you think about this, it makes sense. Especially in this place, because there's kidnapper going on around, right? You want her to go early. Probably it's happening for a long time, but still, in the recent events, yeah, that's a good call actually. in the recent events. Got it, let's go. They walk side by side through the sunset streets. It feels strange walking with her like this when when they are not heading back from school. If only Kika went like this would be so much fun. When they reach the shrine, it's pretty dark, even though it's not that late yet. It feels like something might launch out of them from the shadows. Kyoji remembers that Kika's bad with scary things. Yeah, at night in the forest can be pretty scary. So you better protect her and comfort her. As they climb up the stones, he offers her his hand. You must be scared. Give me your hand. Ah, so cool. Truly like a hero. He gets the impression that Kika smiles, relieved. Her hand is warm in his, and he can feel his face heat up. Really, if Kika were her usual self, and they had nothing to worry about, he could enjoy this so much more freely. He can't help but think so. By the time they reach the top of the stairs, they're out of breath. If you think about this, like, even if like Kyoji would not discover her in the forest, in the mansion, then if they would like start going out together, even if with like normal Kika behavior without being enhanced, because I still think like Yuka is enhancing her like everything basically, like her thoughts. Sooner or later she would have to tell Kyoji how she really feels and how what she is doing, right? If like she said like it happened from earlier days, from like their old school, it happened, that's why they had to move and everything. So sooner or later Kyoji would have to know this anyway. So yeah, that will probably happen after they get like actually like proper dates and starts and just starts sharing some secrets. So that would be better, but still sooner or later she would have to tell him, or he would like figure it out by himself at some point. In the old days, he would play around here with Shinta and Akane until it went dark. They would look up at the sky, spread out above them, filled to the brim with stars. Catching his breath, he looks up to the sky. Ah, nice. The weather has been nice today, so the stars should be really beautiful, he meant to say. Aww. We saw stars for a second. Aww, that suck. Huh? Kyoji looks around. The weather was clear on the way here, so why there's dark, heavy clouds hanging in the sky now? God fucking damn it. We already have Gore illusion. I wanted this to be wholesome. Yuka and Gore are like really, like, especially Yuka is so pissed off against like everyone that Kyoji's end up with. God damn it. Is it just me, or did the weather change awfully quickly? Yeah, it did change awfully quickly. Kika holds up her palm. At the same time, Kyoji feels a cold drop fall on his forehead. Are you serious? Wow. We just went for some awesome date, and not only it's cloudy, it's also starting to rain. God damn it. Now, come on. That suck. The two exchange glances, and if on a signal, the heavens open. Kyoji and Kika dash over to the main shrine building. It's the only place around here with the roof is likely to offer them cover. Okay, this is also a very like suitable situation, I guess, for Kika urges to emerge, I think, because both of their clothes will be wet and probably partially see-through. And yeah. And they are in the shrine, where Kyoji has some connection to. From the past. Yeah. Okay. Guess Shrine's in. Okay, it's not partially see-through. That's good. Okay. Well, nice CG. Like it. I like her blue eyes. It's so good. Damn. The weather report said that probably the probability of precipitation was 0 today. Yeah, because this is not normal weather. Beside him, Kika brushes a strand of wet hair out of her face. Sorry, I couldn't have picked worse day for this. Are you cold? But even as he says this, Kika hugs her body, shivering. Yeah. Kyoji clears his throat casually and moves closer to her. It would be less cold if we huddled together. Yeah. If we would not know that Yuka is like amplifying her condition, then that would be awesome. But I have a feeling like that will just like trigger something in her. She's like very easily being to trigger at this point. Kika nods and nestles together. He can feel her the warmth of her body. What if standing this close makes her act strange again? Exactly my thought. Like during today's lunch break. The thought just flashes through his mind. He casts a sidelong glance at Kika. It's too dark to make out her expression, but from what he can see, she's just behaving normally for the time being. Okay, good. Yeah, right. I guess we would have to find a way of the mountains somehow and just go home. But the rain has become so intense. You can see his hand in front of his face. Wow, okay. That's really must be raining. Like, damn. It's so loud that they wouldn't be able to hear each other if they weren't huddled so close together. Right, my phone. I'll call Yamiko-san. Maybe she'll come pick us up. Yeah, it's not going to go through. We know at this point. Kyoji takes out his cell phone. Well, I don't know, but it's worth as he flips open his phone. And the screen lights up the area. Kyoji grasps in shock. Holy! Damn! That scared the shit out of me. What the fuck was that? Oh god. That's the... Oh. Oh. That's one jump scare I would never anticipate. Holy shit. These eyes. Why Yuka eyes are so red in this? They've never been that red. They are naturally red, right? I think. I don't know now. Are they red? Normally? I hope we'll get like normal CG of her soon, because my brain I just don't remember if her eyes are red normally. But this is scary as hell. Why your eyes are so red? How we did not realize you are here? I mean, you probably materialized here in a second, right? How long have you been here? Yuka's right at their feet. She brings her hands together in greeting and smiles up at Kyoji. Yeah, okay. Okay. Her eyes are red, but have like black pupils. Like big pupils, so that's why I never I was like weirded out. But yeah, these eyes on the CG were scary. Also, what do you mean you've been here the whole time? Did Kika notice? Is Kika influenced so much she doesn't care if Yuka is watching? Oh god. Should I end the episode here? To be honest, I don't know. maybe. I think I would just save and because I think like we are on like, I think I cut this into like 2 videos. I mean, like I had a break in between, so I think it should be around 40 minutes. I think I will just cut here and we'll see this encounter maybe in the next episode. I will see. So for now, I will just thank you briefly for today's episode, for watching this. And yeah, maybe I will see you in the next one, or maybe I will just continue reading and just make it as one episode, who knows. Thank you everyone for watching, for being with me. Leave up a like if you liked the episode, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you all in the next of Gore Screaming Show. So for now, Pocket Watch, let's kick out.